Hello, my name is George Escola, and in today's video I want to talk about a way that I made a huge breakthrough, and maybe it'll help you make a breakthrough in your life. In 1990, I was struggling with a number of things, including a bad relationship, and I was living paycheck to paycheck. Even though I was a degreed engineer and was doing quite well at work, I was still struggling financially. You know that syndrome. That's where you have more month than you have paycheck, and so you're always looking for that next paycheck. Well, in 1990, I made a decision that I would read at least one nonfiction book per month. And from 1990 until I retired in 2008, I actually averaged about 18 nonfiction books per year. As a result of that, in 1998, I got a promotion that put me ahead of the curve of that paycheck to paycheck syndrome. And I was able to start saving a maximum toward retirement. We started taking at least 2-week vacations every year, going to some resort or some other nice place to spend our time. And life became a whole lot more enjoyable when I didn't have to worry about where I was going to get the money to pay all the bills that were due. And then, as I kept reading and investing in my education, in 2004, I was able to get another promotion, this time to one of the lower rungs in management. And at that level, I was well ahead of the curve. I was able to continue saving and doing more things like go on cruises and different things with my friends. But the main effect was that I was able to retire in 2008 at the age of 61. Retirement for me has been tremendous. Back in 1990, when I started reading, the way I did that is I went to work an hour early, so that I had that time in the morning when it was quiet, and I could read until others started showing up, and then we all went to work. So that's how I did it. That extra hour in the morning paid off big time for me. And in the nonfiction books, what I read about, of course, was business, and I read about management. I was a project manager on new product introduction programs. I spent a lot of time reading about management, dealing with teams and people and the various aspects there. I also spent some time reading about finance. I read about the stock market and investing. I read about health. I read about self-development. And of all those things, I think probably the most important was the self-development, and I'm continuing to read in that area even now. In health, I learned a lot of things about alternative medicine, ways to keep yourself healthy without having to go to a hospital, take prescription medicine and that type of thing. And that's worked out pretty well for me. I'm now 73, and I'm in reasonably good health. I exercise every day, I eat right, and I learned a lot of that from the reading I did in the health industry. In the finance and market area, what I learned there was a lot about how to recognize waveforms in the stock market. I learned about trends, both short-term trends and long-term trends. And I'm going to be talking some more about that later because I think that's important. I think there's some things going on right now in the world that we can learn a lot from the historical trends and sort of piece together where we might be headed from here. So I'll do some videos simply on that in the future. So you might want to click on the subscribe button below and click on the bell. You'll be notified when I post future videos, and we'll continue in these areas and exploring some of the things that make a difference in our lives and how to overcome the current circumstances that might not be very enjoyable. I know a lot of people are losing their job. Some people are getting sick. Some people are dying. It's a terrible time to go through. But between keeping your mind in the right place and keeping your focus on the future and not on the current events, we'll get through these things. And click on the button below and on the bell. You'll be notified when I post future videos. I will also post on the below a link to a program that I'm now using to earn extra income to supplement my retirement. And we'll see you on a future video. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Bye.